Our countdown to first pitch in the Great American Conference continues today, and our journey through the GAC takes us now to Durant, where we get to visit with the longtime softball coach for the Southeastern Savage Storm, Coach Ron Faubion. 25-plus years, Coach. I know we could talk about that for a little bit, but let's lead in with you, and you have a lot of players to talk about. Let's start right there, though, with the lead position. Coach, last season, the team 36-11, 24-9 overall, led the GAC even down to the wire of the regular season, had a run through the conference tournament, and made a GAC tournament runner-up finish, but you weren't there for that. Your team, led by Courtney Rogers and more, came through, made quite a run, but there were lots of folks that were concerned about you because you weren't up in Bentonville for that. Can you tell us a little bit about that and where we are right now?
Well, unfortunately, Joe, at our next to last conference series with Arkansas Tech, right, immediately following that game, I wasn't feeling well, checked myself in the emergency room. Basically woke up a month and a half later. I had to have major surgery. Thank goodness both of my older daughters are doctors. They probably saved my life. Pretty much established there. So it was a harrowing experience, bunch of rehab and all. Feel great now. Excited to be back. We should have a good ball club. And like you mentioned last year, Courtney and then Donna Serio, who's our pitching coach, did an excellent job where while I was out, they had a tough assignment going up to Harding and playing those 3 games and then going through the conference tournament. As you know, Harding swept us. Then we came back and beat them in the semifinals. So it was challenging. Had one step from going to the Nationals. And we were just excited about that. And I'm doing well. I'm excited to be back. And just thank goodness for the doctors and all the well wishes. And I appreciate all the calls from the conference coaches that I received, So that means a lot.
Well, Coach, and it is nice to see you back, seeing you around town, and of course seeing you out there on the field with the team. It's an honor to get to see you, and we're glad that you're doing well. So let's move right on into this year. You have a number of players back, so many players coming back from a team that finished well anyway last year, and so this should be something that is very positive. I'm sure it's something good to see when you get to see all those players on the field. We start with a couple of players that have received individual honors. One in particular, Cheyenne Mahey, who was the newcomer of the year last year, hit .307 for you, led the team in home runs with 10 home runs, had 6 doubles, 33 RBI. And the team also led off by Peyton Streetman, who hit .398 for you, led Southeastern in not only hits but runs scored. And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yes, sir. We're fortunate. We got all of our starters back. A part-time starter, Augusta Duty, graduated. As you mentioned, Cheyenne's an excellent player, true leader on the field, one of the biggest cheerleaders we have, I guess you would say. Amerlin Walsworth was freshman pitcher of the year. She had the COVID year, so she's freshman. She had that repeat year, which we were excited. She got the extra year, not the way it happened, but she did get it. Peyton Streetman, you mentioned, will probably bat leadoff for us this year. We also have Kyle Montague, second base, who's an all-conference performer, plays center field when Cheyenne's not pitching. Shortstop, Bailey Beards, 2-year starter now. Camry Wallace at third base, 3-year starter. Jaylee will be a returning starter behind the plate, Jaylee Durst. The outfielder, Gracie Orrs, outstanding hitter. She's fighting for a position out there. We've got 5 outfielders now that are competing, and it's hard to pick 3 of them right now. So competition builds competition. Picked up 3 players, 2 JUCO All-Americans, and Marilyn Alvarado, shortstop, and Cameron Rackley, who, by way of Tuttle in Western Oklahoma Junior College. And then also we picked up a catcher, Keaton Bell from Pryor, who played for a great high school coach, Mark Dykes. And interesting deal about Keaton, her mother was my recruit when I came down here 20 some odd years ago. So shows you that you are aging a little bit, but age is just a number. So as long as you enjoy what you're doing and you can do it and do, I really enjoy getting the opportunity to go out there, as I mentioned to you previously. But yes, we're there, and we have a great schedule ahead of us, and opportunity there. We just got to take advantage of it.
We're speaking with Ron Faubion, who has said that age is just a number, and I like that. I'm going to run with that one today. And in a month in which I've had another birthday, I'll go ahead and take that, Coach, and be pleased with it. Not only Cheyenne Mayhe, the newcomer of the year in the Great American Conference, but also another individual accolade for the freshman of the year in Amberlyn Walsworth. And both of those two comprise a large part of your pitching staff. You have a lot of good numbers returning to the circle for you this year. Mayhe with 19 wins, 16 wins, a 1.91 ERA. Walsworth 18 wins, a 2.04 ERA as well, and not only having those big numbers, both of them coming back.
Yes, Joe, they're both coming back. We had a good fall season with them, and so far this early practices here in the spring, they're throwing better than they did last year. So we're really excited about the improvement they've made. And the old story in coaching, you get better, you get worse. So you got two choices: how hard you want to work, or you either regress or you'll progress. So that's what they're both doing, and we're excited about that.
Coach, the conference schedule gets underway on February 25th, and you mentioned Harding, and that's how you get things going in the GAC as they come to Southeastern to play. But before that, 17 games that are on the docket, and I know these games are very important to you for a number of reasons, but you'll play in 3 different festivals in 3 different states, and 3 different regions worth of competition in Division II that are going to be represented there. You'll have the Arkansas Tech Festival in Houston, Texas, UAM in Bentonville, Arkansas, and then you'll head also to Central Oklahoma, to Edmond, Oklahoma, to play again. What a big opportunity for you as February gets things going.
Yes, we're really excited about it, Joey. As you mentioned, the South Central region will play Texas A&M, Kingfield, Oklahoma Christian, Angelo State, all outstanding programs. Down in Houston, St. Mary's is also a member now. I forgot they moved over there a couple years ago. Then we pick up Rogers State, UCO, out of the MIAA, Northeastern, much improved over at Alvy's tournament in Bentonville that Kyle's putting on. So we're just excited that UCO getting back in that area. I used to be OIC people through there. We get to play some of them, and they're all outstanding teams. And our regional ranking last year suffered because we lost those tournaments last year and weren't able to make up that quality competition. We also go on the road this year and play Texas A&M Commerce and University of Texas at Tyler, are both outstanding teams. So we've got the opportunity to play well and be highly ranked if we're successful. If not, we don't deserve to be.
Well, the opportunity is there, and as always, Southeastern not shying away from competition prior to GAC play, which again gets stronger each year. The Southeastern Savage Storm picked 3rd according to the preseason coaches poll heading into 2022. Coach Ron Faubion, thank you so much, and I mean that. Thank you very much for taking time with us today as we count down to first pitch in the GAC. Success to the Storm heading into 2022.
Thank you very much, Joe. And we look forward to talking to y'all every year. Hopefully we can continue a few more. So, thank you.